Star Report. I'm your host, Star, repping Stone Harbor, New Jersey. Thursday evening, welcome to the show. Okay, guys, Carlee Russell, who I'm sure many of you have heard about, the Alabama woman who claims she saw a white toddler on the side of the road. She's been found guilty of two misdemeanors. One is a Class A misdemeanor, and yesterday in court, she was found guilty, and her legal team asked for the verdict. They asked for the verdict so that they can file an appeal. So at this point in time, she has been convicted, and she faces $18,000 in restitution. The prosecution requested a year in jail, and the judge agreed. However, she's out. You know, she's not necessarily serving that time right now, and she's going to appeal this particular verdict. Carlee Russell, 24 years of age. Liar! Bold-faced liar, okay? Now, I want to go into detail here because I watched that video. I saw her in a very modest dress, from what I could tell. Chewing gum, ghetto. Maybe she was nervous. I don't know. Walking to the courtroom. Oh, and her mother. Her mother has been tamed. She didn't say a word. Now, my question to you, for those of you who saw the video as well, was she wearing some type of chiffon, or was that satin avocado the suit? Damn! And she had the long braids looking like Peaches from Peaches and Herb. Reunited because it feels so good. I know this is going very far back, but that's who she reminded me of. And she had the look of disdain on her face as the reporter, whoever he was, he kept saying, Carlee, why did you lie? Why did you lie? Where were you? Oh, salute to that man, whoever he is, okay? That's my main topic tonight because that is trending. However, I do have an alternative title, but just give me a second. Give me a second to lay all this out. Carlee Russell, you guys know her story. Alabama, as I said, and when they started digging through her phone records, they found that on July the 11th, she was searching, do you have to pay for an Amber Alert? July the 13th, how do you take money from a register without being caught? Also on July the 13th, Birmingham bus station at 2:35 a.m., one-way bus ticket to Birmingham station to Nashville. And the movie Taken. I've never been to Nashville, Tennessee. Troll babies, good evening. Is Nashville lit? What was she going to Nashville for, to turn up? Now, I do want to hear from some of you Black Manosphere men tonight. I am part of the Black Manosphere indirectly. You know, I like a lot of the things that they stand for. And I want to hear from you guys because I want to see Carlee Russell do a year in jail. With this appeal, you know, she might get off. They're requesting a jury. They want to pull on the heartstrings, you know, of the jury. I want to see her do a year in jail. What say you? And if anybody else has approached this particular topic with regards to how much time you think she should get, please call in. Let's promote your platform, what have you, okay? Now, my showrunner, inspired by Vlad TV, salute to the homie Vlad, and Faison Love. I'm not sure if I ever met him, but I like his work, very talented. Faison Love, this is a new interview, and Faison is asking Vlad if he can solve the murder of Eazy-E. And then Vlad says, yeah, he died from AIDS. Eazy-E was very unique in my world. I saw him and NWA perform, I think it was either 88 or 89. I think it was 89 at the Apollo Theater. Eric B. and Rakim performed, Stetsasonic, a host of other people. I forget the actual event, but I saw NWA live, and I've always had so much respect for Eazy-E. And for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you've seen I actually went to Eazy-E's gravesite back in November on my California road trip. So I would like to know if he was indeed murdered. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but if you guys want to, mentally massage this tonight, let's do it. Now, most of us have seen this goofball. Oh, and he is a goofball. Suge Knight back in 2003 on the Jimmy Kimmel show, sitting there, just looking all out of shape, running his mouth and joking about, injecting AIDS into Eazy-E, right? Faison Love, clearly he's got a lot of genuine love for Eazy-E, and he's outright saying that Eazy-E was murdered. And I wanted to point something out for those of you who may have overlooked this, or maybe you never heard of this, okay? Back in 2015, the New York Post did a story, August the 21st, to be precise, the New York Post, and they asked the question, was Eazy-E murdered? So this is not just, people pulling things out of the fucking air. The New York Post went into detail, and they said that possibly the Nation of Islam killed Eazy-E. BG Knockout, who was, one of Eazy-E's proteges, he gave an interview back in 2011 with Hip Hop DX, and he said for some reason that the Nation of Islam was Eazy-E's security and guarding him at the hospital at the time of his death. I don't trust those niggas. But I don't know if there were any reason or not for the Nation of Islam to kill Eazy-E. Jerry Heller's name has been put into the mix. That was Eazy-E's business partner for a lot of years. And Jerry Heller was the reason that Ice Cube left NWA, for those of you who know the story, okay? Also, Eazy-E, in case you don't know, Troll Babies, was Eazy a Republican, or did he just go to the White House because he was invited? Eazy-E went to the White House once upon a time. He was rubbing elbows with the big boys, okay? And people have, tried to say that the Illuminati may have got him. Now, let's talk about the quote-unquote Illuminati. I've always said that there is, in my opinion, a collective effort. And if you don't have any power, that collective effort can get you the fuck up out of here. That collective effort can bend you, break you. I know some of you talk about, going through a sexual door. I'm not going to say that's not true, but more so in terms of power. There is a collective effort. If you don't believe me, go listen to one of my favorite, I call him a realist. He was a comedian, but George Carlin. George Carlin, for those of you who have heard him, he broke down the collective effort, a unified process, with regards to controlling, I'll just say, a tide. That's my words, the tide, okay? So, was Eazy-E murdered? That's my showrunner, okay? I've also got some new sponsors tonight I want to talk to you guys about shortly, all right? But let me just say, here's my alternative title. This is going to sound a little offbeat, but, I'm out there at times. So I'm talking to a buddy of mine. He's a retired cop, NYPD. And he and I were laughing. This was around like 11 a.m. about the whole DJ Ponzi. Because his new name, somebody in my comments yesterday, whoever you are, salute to you, they're now calling DJ Envy DJ Ponzi. So I'm talking to my friend, retired NYPD, and he says, hey, good job, you and Tony the Closer on NBC4. And I said, well, listen, man, Tony deserves all the credit. He is going hard in the paint, he and his team. And he said, you're forgetting one person. And I said, who's that? He said, supposedly Mary J. Blige put in a call to NBC4. And I said, well, listen, man, I just can't blurt out any goddamn thing, on the show. Can you confirm this? Troll Babies, is there any tension? And then I started doing some research, and then the last time I saw Mary J. Blige on The Breakfast Club, because I'm not a watcher, was a year ago. She was talking about loving herself, Dr. Dre collab, something about Super Bowl memes. Is everything, do they have issue, tension, something with her old house? Did DJ Ponzi, did he snake her? Is she salty? What's going on? Deeds, where are you? Anybody before I just go off the fucking rails? Supposedly, according to my friend, again, retired NYPD, he lowballed her. He didn't say he snaked Mary J. Blige, but he lowballed her on her home because she was going through, she had a fire sale going. She was selling all sorts of shit. Her ex-husband is or was getting alimony from her. Salute to that pimp. Ran her into the ground financially, and Envy, aka DJ Ponzi, lowballed her, bought her old house, or did she invest? Did the little fat fucker Caesar, did he catch her for some bands? Then was she trying to flip homes to get her weight back up? Okay, phone lines are open right now. Hang on a second. And I want to talk to you guys about one of my new sponsors tonight. Oh, the world's best tequila rum. Okay, I'll get to that shortly. Hang on a second. Just going to make sure I got everything lined up here. We're going to get to that. And I'm going to ask you guys to go on there to their site. All right, coming up a little later, BlueRoyalSpirits.com. First, let's get to the show here. Carlee Russell, how much time do you think she should get? Did you see her walking into the courthouse yesterday, which was Wednesday? If anybody wants to chime in, tonight is the night to do it because I want to kick her back in. And again, her mother has nothing to say after sitting up on Good Morning America and all these other platforms. Oh, yes, she was abused. She was kidnapped. Area code 347, good evening, are you there? 347.
Star, what's going on, Star?
Hey, how are you, sir? Good evening. Good evening.
Yo, listen, I want to back up real quick, though. Do you remember the Tawana Brawley story?
Nigga, I was there. I was there.
Yo, so this is the same story. You know, she disappeared for some eggplant. We all know that. Do you know that Tawana Brawley only paid 1% of her fines?
Sir, hold on a second. I'm not mad at you for calling in and not knowing that when the Carlee Russell story first broke, I said, old nigga Star said, this is Tawana Brawley 2.0. And sir, in case you don't know, Minister Farrakhan paid for her college. Tawana Brawley. Did you know that? Huh?
I did not know that.
Reverend Al Sharpton, Alton Maddox, and all those people were standing with her, arms locked, and talking about she was kidnapped, and they carved KKK in her chest, and in reality, well, let me say, allegedly, she was smoking boulders. Come on, let's go. I got time tonight. Let's go.
So just real quick, Tawana Brawley had a fine of $190,000. She only paid $3,700. And the years has passed, and this girl is just walking scot-free. What's happening with Carlee if she doesn't pay her fine in these days?
Sir, can I ask you to fix your phone? It's going in and out. I don't know if you're on T-Mobile or not, but yeah. So did you see the video with Carlee walking? She had those big ham hock arms, chewing gum, but she didn't say nothing. Did you see the video?
I saw the video.
Come on.
And yeah. I really think that she thinks she's going to be okay. But I really think they're going to make an example out of this young lady. That's what I believe.
Whether they make an example out of her or not, because I think in Alabama they're going to show some leniency. I think that, they don't really want all the racial, components being added to this particular case. My question is, well, two questions. How much time do you think she should get, if any? And where is the accountability from black women? Black women, where is the accountability? Please.
So, yeah, I don't think she should get any time. Fine, definitely. But I don't think this is warranted for jail time. I think it's definitely warranted for fines and maybe community service. for creating a mockery of the courts and the police department and the community. But other than that, jail, no. As far as accountability, bro, do they ever have accountability? I don't think so.
Are you a father, sir? Why do you say no jail time? And not that I'm right, but I don't believe in rewarding bad behavior. She's got to do 30 days. No? Why do you say no jail time?
I think that it's a waste of taxpayer dollars. It's bad enough that I think the fines are sufficient with community service. They could go out in the public and do community service. But jail, I don't think that's going to fix anything. I think the fines is more stiffer.
I'm letting you speak. I'm in no rush.
I think the fines is much stiffer. Today's society, she's a young lady. She has to work. So she can't just avoid these fines in today's society. They're going to come after you for the money. What happened back with Tawana Brawley back how many years ago?
Hang on a second, sir. If I can ask you to stay in the present. Tawana Brawley is honestly too old for my audience. My analytics proves who I'm talking to. They weren't around then. I'm going to give you the last word.
Gotcha.
I'm going to give you the last word. But now, however, I have to say this. In reality, this is not about Carly Russell. A wise man once said, "The needs of the many far outweigh the problems of the few." And the needs of the many need for, they need examples like this to show others this is not how you conduct yourself. You know who said that? The needs of the many far outweigh the problems of the few?
No, I don't.
Mr. Spock, Star Trek. Go ahead and finish up.
Okay. You're funny.
Come on. You got time tonight. Come on.
Yeah, but this is going on. This is not nothing new. This is happening often. But here's the thing, though. It just doesn't warrant jail time. Fines is much stiffer. I just believe fines is much stiffer.
Okay. I thank you for your call, sir. Thank you.
That's it.
I let that man speak. And folks, I will let you speak and you will get the last word. Absolutely. Carly Russell. Or we can go off the rails. Troll babies, Deeds, anybody. What happened with Mary J. Blige and DJ Ponzi? Is there tension? Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Deeds said, hold on. She said, hold on, big nigga. Let me just put this right over here with Mary J. Blige. Was Eazy-E murdered? He died extremely fast. Supposedly he had bronchitis or something like that. And for those who don't know, if you're too young, they jumped him in the studio. Some of Suge Knight's people once upon a time with regards to, getting him to release Dr. Dre from his contract with Eazy-E and as far as being a producer. Suge Knight's hoe ass, and he's a hoe ass nigga. Again, he sat up on the Jimmy Kimmel show back in 2003, laughing, shucking and yucking. And this is, I've always, wondered if he was indeed killed, poisoned. Anybody got any experience with people being poisoned? For centuries, not just decades, centuries, that's how they got rid of a lot of people. The CIA, FBI, they poison you, Technology is different now, so they can find out, or they can do all sorts of autopsies and DNA work to find out if you were indeed poisoned. They can find out if people were poisoned back in the Egyptian days now by way of what's left over of their carcass, so on and so forth. Area code 504, good evening. Carly Russell, do you care? Or are you up to speed? 504.
I'm not really tripping on the Carly Russell. I won't speak on the Eazy-E.
Was he murdered, in your opinion, sir?
I feel like he was murdered. I've been felt like that. I've been seeing the BG lockout interview with the whole the Nation of Islam, and I always found it funny when Jerry Heller used to always say, "Follow the money." And
Jerry Heller.
Me following the money.
Jerry Heller.
Yes.
Jerry Heller.
Yes. To me, follow the money. It always led. A lot of people always thought of Dr. Dre. To me, follow the money. It led to Ice Cube. Then when you to me, around that time, Ice Cube was messing with the Islam. And if you go to Ice Cube CD when that dropped, around that time, he had a skit when dude gave him a lethal injection, and the dude name was Mr. It was Eazy-E Wright, but dude name was Mr. White or something. It was all a play, but nobody really knew what was going on. We ain't had the internet, we ain't know about Illuminati and all that. But if you follow the money, the most successful person out of NWA is Ice Cube. It's the movies, the big three. That's a connection. You can't get that.
Actually, it's Dr. Dre, sir. In terms of wealth, it's Dr. Dre. It's Dr. Dre.
I mean, that came with the beats, but who's always been steady making moves and always in the play of Hollywood?
Okay.
Cube.
Come on, let you speak. Come on.
Dr. Dre, he had one big lick with the Beats headphones. Yeah, he got up. But who always been in connection and so supposedly the gangster one, but who turned Hollywood was Cube. He's always stayed afloat. He's always stayed afloat with anything. And I feel like it was Cube. And he didn't go to the
Okay, sir, if we can focus or try to get on was Eazy-E murdered, do you have any theories? I'll do a conspiracy theory tonight. You know, there's even talks about the JDL may have taken Eazy out. You have
my whole thing with I believe the whole BG knockout thing with the Nation of Islam.
Okay.
It could be bigger than that with the whole, like you say, with those, however. But I feel like it's the Nation of Islam.
Okay. I thank you for your call, sir. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, they are some snake ass niggas, Nation of Islam. They will do their own dirty. Oh, but they got no smoke for Whitey. We've had those discussions before, okay? Hang on a second, guys. Carly Russell. I'm so I'm tickled with regards to her mother being as quiet as a church mouse. And salute to Carly Russell's attorney, Emery Anthony. He has no problem with restitution, according to CNN, $18,000 at this point in time. But he spoke about, he's not really in favor of her serving any jail time. Now, he's a lawyer, so, that's what lawyers do. He's there to represent her, whether she's a slime bucket or not. And I think she is a slime bucket. Your thoughts? And don't just let this go under the radar. I don't care. You have to care if you have daughters, nieces, people like that. Let me go to area code 973. Good evening, late night. Carly Russell, what are your thoughts? Should she do jail time? 973. Yes, no, maybe. I got to go.
Yes, she should do sometime, Star.
Yes, sir.
It's Kenny from Patterson, man.
How are you,
sir? Jersey, yeah.
How are you?
I just donated also.
Thank you.
But listen, man, this girl, the way she walked in that courtroom with her head held high, that was crazy. That was crazy. It's no shame.
No shame.
Yeah, no shame, Star. No shame.
Yeah.
All the resources that were used, and looking for her friends, family. No apology from this lady.
Yeah.
No apology, man.
Yeah.
That weird story we talked about last time. We talked about a couple months ago. About it do remind me of Tawana Brawley because I'm on the East Coast. It's almost exactly like Tawana Brawley. It's crazy. Tawana Brawley. Because that first one I heard.
Tawana Brawley was smoking lovely. That's what we used to say, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We used to say, yo, she was probably smoking lovely. Boulders.
Yeah, yo, she was smoking lovely. Yo, man. Oh man, because you about the same age. I'm like 58. Man.
Okay, yeah.
But listen, I was right. Yeah, I was right there.
Let's go.
I was right there. It was crazy.
Let's go.
But we got to bring shame back. This girl should be ashamed of herself.
No shame.
The whole family. Her mother had to smoke for everybody. Her mom had to smoke, and nobody saying nothing. She apologized to her lawyer, apologized to the hundreds of people or whatever that was looking for you, that believed you. You know what I mean? Hey, that's crazy.
Sir, can I jump in for a second? Can I jump in? Did you see the video?
Yeah.
Did you see her mother? She was wearing some type of satin avocado or chiffon suit. High strutting.
Yeah, it was
Defiant.
They was dressed. Yo, it was satin. It was like a peach color. Yeah, I saw the whole thing.
Yeah, peach, chiffon. She looked mad. Fuck away from him, but she didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing. Come on.
None of them said a word. That's why I was bugging. But Carly had her head high, man. I saw it all, Star.
Yeah.
I was looking. I ain't promoting it, but I was watching the Pink Book Lessons or something.
Oh,
she did
Pink Book Lessons is that channel for real. Pink Book Lessons, absolutely. Come on.
Yo, she put shine on that.
Right.
All right, yo.
Right.
Listen, the thing that really bothered me, this girl looked like no shame.
Yeah.
No head, no accountability.
Nope.
I hate to use these words, regurgitating words, but she was shameless. You know what I mean? Like none of this never happened.
Yeah.
I heard the caller earlier saying that Tawana Brawley never paid the $190,000. A 190 bands. Where she gonna get that from? I don't know where she gonna get 190 bands to pay for that. But
they held me down. They carved KKK on my body. Bitch, who?
Oh man,
who?
Yeah, who? No, she was talking about the prosecutors, office. It was white guys. It was some white guys. They was,
Yeah.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
I just wanted to touch base with
No, hang on. I need you. I need you. Now, you're from P-Town, born and raised, Patterson?
Yeah. I've been here 58 years.
Okay. Stay with me.
Yeah.
So DJ Ponzi, a.k.a. DJ Envy.
Oh.
Caesar Pina. Hold on. So I'm talking to a buddy of mine today, and he says supposedly Mary J. Blige put a call into NBC4. Now Tony he's the guy behind all this. But do you know what happened between them? Is there any type of I don't know what's going on. I'm not a Breakfast Club watcher. Did he lowball her? Did he take her house? Did he beat her? Is she salty? Mary J.
Listen, you reminded me of that. It was something with Mary J. Because Envy used that like a commercial type thing. Yeah, I did business with Mary J. I remember something like that, Star, but I'm not 100%.
Okay.
Like when you reminded me of that, when you mentioned her name, I think they did buy her.
Well, sir, the police reminded me. The police reminded me because I'm not I never knew this, but did he look?
Right.
What happened? You don't know what happened?
No, I don't know what happened. I don't want to put no misinformation out there.
Okay.
And what makes it so bad, a lot of those, the Caesar Pina, he sold this house 3 times in Patterson. I know the exact house they was talking about. He sold it to 3 different people 3 times. You know what I mean? Now sir. He never sold it. It was a shell game. If you didn't get a deed, you didn't buy nothing. Right. No, he didn't sell it. You can't sell it to 3 different families. It's the shell game. Exactly.
It's a shell game.
It was
respect the jokes. Sadly, respect the jokes.
Yeah, man. Respect the jokes for real.
Hey, man.
Joking. Man.
I appreciate the call. Thank you.
Yo, big up, Star. Salute,
yes, sir.
Man.
Salute. Jersey. You heard? Jersey. Yes, sir. Okay. All right, folks. I want to take a moment here to introduce one of my new sponsors. Okay. The they're putting together a code so that you can go to that website right there, blueroyalspirits.com, and you can pick up the world's best tequila rum, okay? I just got a box today. See that fancy packaging? Pow, there it is right there, okay? Now I got 2 bottles. Now I will not be sampling this tonight. No, I won't. Friday night, we might do a hate-a-thon Friday. You know, if the donations are right, you know, we might do a hate-a-thon, and the Blue Royal tequila rum and natural flavors. Natural flavors, okay? So again, they're working on a code for you to go into the site, blueroyalspirits.com, and I'll keep you posted, all right? I want to welcome them to the show. I also have another sponsor coming up a little bit later. Hold on a second. 20for30.shop. This is a place where you can go with regards to insurance and other things. And if you mention me, they may give you a free consultation, but I'm going to get the CEO to call in possibly tomorrow or Sunday, okay? So just want to put that out there right now. I'm waiting for Deeds to get back to me. Deeds, you let me know if I should change the title. I mean, Carly Russell is trending. Or Troll Babies, if somebody can educate me, did something really happen with Mary J. Blige and DJ Ponzi? I'll change the goddamn title of this show. You know? Yes, I will. Hold on a second. Sean, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in, sir. He says, appreciate your content. Keep it going, Star. Thank you, Sean. Salute to you, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, who just said peace to us? Okay, Red, you want to call in? Red Carson, let me know if you're on the line. I spoke to Eazy-E's son years ago. Good guy. I interviewed him. Eazy-E Jr. Yeah, man. Red Carson, are you out in California? Did you see me? Back in November, I drove to Eazy-E's gravesite. What was the name of the cemetery? I forget. I took a big-ass bottle of tequila. I left the tequila. I took flowers. I had some pine sol. I wiped off hold on. Here it is. Hold on a second. There it is. You guys have seen this. I wiped off the grave site because they put a brand new flat tombstone. You know, they corrected his date. He was born in 1964, like myself. Okay, but thank you, Red. Do you want to call in, man? Just let me know what number you're calling in from. Okay, and we'll get you on the line here. Salute to you. Thank you for tapping in. Okay. Hey, Charlotte, I got your donation. She says, the ultimate OG. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you, Charlotte. You are appreciated, darling, okay? Okay. Kenneth, I got your donation. Carly has to do 6 months. The resources used crazy. I agree. We cannot reward bad behavior. Fuck all that. If she's got mental issues, who gives a fuck? Yes, sir. Resources have been used. People had to work overtime. You know, the community. How much money did Carly Russell's family make? Wasn't it like $40,000 or something like that? And fucking donations. Did they give the money back? Jamal, I got your donation. Don't forget Kim Jong. Okay. Yes. Yeah, man. Poisoning people has been a big thing since the dawn of time. GL, got your donation. Where is GL? Hang on a second. This man always brings good conversation to the floor. GL, are you there, sir? Area code 770. Good evening, GL.
Good evening. Lock her up, Star.
How are you, sir?
Got to go down and do some time.
How are you, sir?
She's got to go down and definitely do some time. Just the way she walked into that courtroom, it was like she was going into a debutante ball.
Sassy.
I mean, there's no remorse.
Sassy.
I mean, she was dressed to the nine, and then the mom looking like that with the knockoff Halston suit. The show was really all about her. And the dad, when the mother was, going into the vehicle, she had to step out, she get some more pictures from the media. I mean, all out circus. I hate to see someone go down like that,
but a lesson must be learned. And they talk about this mental health piece. That's a crutch, man. This is all about this social media and getting attention from the outside world. That's what this whole thing has been about, male attention. And I wonder where she gets it from the mother. The dad ought to be ashamed of himself. Has no control whatsoever over that damn household. Yeah. I mean, the man just looks beaten.
Yeah. If I can jump in for a second, I want to disagree with you on something. You said a knockoff Holston. No, sir, in my opinion, because, you know, I'm a proud pocket watcher. I think the mother's outfit costs more than the average nigga's education.
Fair enough. You actually might be right, just because she runs that house like with an iron fist.
Sir, it looked like she was wearing Manolo Blahniks. You know what Manolo Blahnik shoes are? You know those are? Huh?
Yeah, and I wonder what the AKAs will have to say about this if she'll get thrown out.
Satin. Sometimes it was a satin suit. Carly was wearing some type of cheap dress, and you know, thankfully she didn't.
She gained a couple pounds. You know, she barely fit in the joint, and she was definitely out there, man. Come on, showing the world who she was, because that walk was crazy.
Yeah. I want to see jail time.
That perp walk was crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely, she got to do 6 months. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because there's no remorse at all. There's been no apology. Just say you're sorry, you messed up, and keep it moving. But she's out there acting like nothing happened.
I don't think she's going to say sorry. I don't think her mother would even do that for us. So that's another reason why I want to see her do jail time. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, there's no accountability.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. I don't know if this is true or not, but any knowledge on Mary J. Blige and tension between her and DJ Envy, a.k.a. DJ Ponzi? I spoke to a cop today.
No, I don't really have any knowledge on that piece, but I mean, he's in a bad way right now. Looking at that news story the other night, I mean, the whole thing was slanted towards Envy. They talked about Caesar a couple times. I love the fact when the woman posted up his lawyer, his quote-unquote high-powered lawyer, and I asked him if he should be held accountable. He said absolutely. He was taken aback, actually, and said absolutely not.
Well, sir, in legal terms, he has been facilitating these sales. Facilitating.
So he's in it as well. I mean, that's
steering.
I want to know how iHeart plays into this. Because if you're able to come
hang on. Let's take it slow. Yesterday we did a deep dive. Facilitating, steering, using the airwaves. That's an FCC violation. I'm waiting. Where is my goddamn lawsuit? Where is my goddamn cease and desist? I'm not saying alleged. What he has been doing has been breaking the law. So, yes, he should be the focus on these goddamn news stories. Without him, nobody would give a fuck about Cesar Pina. Nobody. Go ahead.
Absolutely. This is not going to be over. I got a feeling, though, he's going to deliver someone outside of this case that has nothing to do with this, just to try to lessen the impact on him, because he's caught dead to rights.
Okay.
It should get interesting. Real quick on the Eazy-E piece.
Yeah.
We need to be careful with having conversations like this, because you look at the Puffy piece and all this stuff's going on. With RICO cases, man, you don't need a lot of information to get pulled in on stuff. So when we just start throwing stuff on the table, it grows tentacles, man. And people can be brought in on stuff. We need to be careful about these conversations that we have. I'll leave that there.
No, I hear you, sir, but I disagree. I think the internet, even though it's, one time it was referred to as the devil's highway, the bloggers and social media deserve credit for digging and finding what law enforcement and other, mainstream platforms could not do. Fuck all that be careful shit.
And I understand that.
Suge Knight was talking reckless once upon a time. Hang on a second. Talking reckless. I've never seen anybody die that fast or get that sick that fast, and then out of here, AIDS. But I'll let you finish up. You have the last word. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I mean, thank you for taking my call. Greatly appreciate your platform, and keep it up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Carly Russell. 105 fam, I see your donation via PayPal. Thank you for tapping in. Star, I really liked Eazy-E when I was a little kid. I wanted to rock the braids, the shades, everything. R.I.P. Okay. Snitching. Okay. Star, this show about the FBA documentary has been popping up on Twitter. Should I report them? No. Just. I'm here to support. The cause and be on code. If you could, just send me emails with regards to whoever's, posting my content, and I'll have my alleged daughter take a look, but I thank you for your donation, Yeah. If you're new to the show, folks, we do give out copyright strikes on YouTube, but just keep me posted what's going on. I'm glad that people are, taking me serious with regards to Tariq Nasheed's new documentary. The trailer looks fucking great. And again, I was there, born in 1964. Foundational Black Americans created hip-hop long before the 1970s. Salute to my homie who I worked with, and others, in case you don't know, Grandmaster Flash, we worked at radio together. A legend, a pioneer. But if we're talking about the creation of quote-unquote hip-hop, then you have to go back to bebop as well. Okay, but thank you for your donation. 105 Fam also says, why should I read and apply your book and you're not sure? Who are you talking about, sir? Somebody? I'm a non-believer. I'm not confused. I'm not on the fence. I don't believe. Are you talking about me? Oh, are you talking about 50 Cent's book? I don't know where you're going, but thank you. Yeah. No, I don't believe. I woke up from the dream, respectfully. Irrational awakening into atheism. Area code 313, are you there? Good evening, 313.
What up, though, Star?
Yes, sir. How are you? It's cracking.
Cooling out. I just looked at the was the Eazy-E murder thing.
Yes, sir.
I've been listening to them since I'm 38, so I've been listening to them since I was a little kid.
Okay.
I wasn't supposed to have the tapes and shit, but
okay.
My father was buying them for me. What I got from this was, do you know that Dr. Dre was under contract by Eazy-E for 6 years after leaving?
Yes.
NWA?
Yes, I
do.
You
know that, right?
Yes. And I also know that Dr. Dre had to get Suge Knight to get him away from Eazy because Eazy was a gangster and he wasn't letting him out of the contract. Go ahead.
Yes, he was under contract as a producer and artist for 6 years. So think about all of that music from 91 all the way up to 95. Suge didn't want to take that loss. Suge couldn't take a loss like that. A producer and artist, they was the hottest thing moving. Doggy Style 93, The Chronic 92, Murder Was the Case 95.
Yeah.
Not to mention all of the soundtracks and stuff that Dre was doing.
Yeah. Sir, I'm so old, I remember Eazy-E going on the Arsenio Hall show in a fucking bathrobe and barefoot, talking about,
yes,
I get paid off the Chronic.
With the sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yes, with the sunglasses. Yeah, I remember that. I do, man.
Well,
yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you good. And the thing with Carly Russell, when they seen her on camera at the Target buying snacks, and they seen her leaving her job with a bathrobe with some bath tissue, I stopped following it, man. I was done. That's it. She's guilty. She doesn't care, so I stopped following it there.
Well, now, hang on. Now, my question, do you think she should do jail time? That's the real question here.
Yes, because I think it kind of gives out the narrative that you can lie about things as serious as this and there's no consequences.
Right.
You don't want it to look like there's no consequences for something like this. I mean, it should be taken seriously. I think it should, so.
Yeah. I thank you for your call. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We're having a good discussion here, and I want to thank you guys for, taking the time to speak about whether Carly Russell should do jail time or not. Don't just, push the story aside. she has done damage, not just to her community, but to the reality that when, black girls go missing, they're not necessarily taken serious because of stunts like this. And I don't mean to keep making reference to Tawana Brawley. Oh, but that was a stunt. That's back from my generation. Hey, Sherry, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Progress 11 got your donation. Salute, keep your foot on Diddy and Envy's Slumlord next. Big Gene Deal is the guy with regards to Diddy. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Gene Deal is an honorable man. Take him very, very serious. Gene Deal, and I don't mean to put his business out there, he gets a nice pension. He ain't sitting around hurting for nothing. He's doing a favor to many people by talking. Not saying that, I'm not trying to, well, you know what? Just go to his page. Go to his page. But at the same time, Diddy has been good to me, but that ain't got nothing to do with being objective, okay? But thank you for your donation. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, somebody's just, let me delete this person. Folks, please don't put me on some type of fucking blast list or I will block you, dumbass. Fuck out of here, okay? Okay, Red, are you calling in? I got your donation. Red Carson. What number are you calling in from? I don't see. Okay, this is something I can't read stories right now. Okay, Red, where are you? Red, what? Area code 310. Hold on a second. Red, is that you tapping in? Red Carson, comedian. Area code 310.
Hey, what's going on, Star? I'm here, comedian Red Carson. How are you?
Hey, man, thank you for your support. Now, listen, man, I'm damn near blind, up close. So you got to say what number you're calling in from.
Oh, yeah, no, I wrote 310, pardon.
Let's go. Come on. Where do you want to start, man?
I just called in to touch on the Eazy-E topic because I have a personal relationship with a few of his children, including Little Easy, who you were referring to earlier. Mm-hmm. And my personal opinion, he was absolutely murdered. Okay. Because I just want to point out certain facts of the case. Come on. Eazy-E had asthma. He went in for bronchitis. Mm-hmm. Two weeks later, number one, you go in for bronchitis, and then he automatically has AIDS. And then, HIV. And then 2 weeks later, you die from AIDS, full-blown AIDS. Right. It doesn't happen that way. No. Number one, I got intel from the family that he had a full physical that February before, he got sick or whatever the case was, and he was perfectly fine. Two, when they were saying that he couldn't talk in the hospital, it was told to me by his family that he told his mom that he thinks that someone was trying to kill him. And the very next day is when he could no longer talk. Mm-hmm. The doctor, the alleged doctor that was meeting with the family while he was in there, turned out that he was never actually a doctor and that nobody can actually point a finger to who this man was. There's no record of him anywhere. Also, number three, Eazy-E has 11 children the last time that I checked. Mm-hmm. And I like to say I believe it's at least 4 of them, 3 to 4 of them that that were born after he passed. Okay. Now, with all of these alleged women that he slept with all of his baby mamas, with all of his children, no one has HIV or AIDS. There has been no woman to ever come out and say that I contracted HIV or AIDS from Eazy-E.
Hang on a second, Red Carson. Now, to be fair, DJ Vlad, when he was speaking with Faison Love, a new interview just posted on Vlad TV, Vlad says that the doctor treated 2 females that were HIV positive with respect to Eazy-E. Now, also, let me just say this. Yes, I interviewed Eazy-E Jr., and I didn't want to press him about his father's death. I was more so letting him speak. I think he had some music out at the time. This was, man, it must have been over 5 years ago. And, you know, I was just offering up my assistance, you know, in terms of his music at the time. So it's just a question. I'm not necessarily trying to do a conspiracy approach, but he seemed to have died extremely fast. Now, with regards to the autopsy, did you ever see the autopsy?
There was never an official autopsy performed.
Okay.
There was never an official autopsy performed, and that's coming from one of his daughters.
Okay.
Directly from his daughter's lips to my ears.
Okay. It might be, you know, recommended to, you know, to do one. You know what I'm saying? If it's really a matter of concern. I went to his gravesite. Have you ever been there?
Yes, you see the picture that I sent you in the email? That was me at his gravesite. That's
Okay,
in,
wait a minute.
Rose Hills.
Yes, I left a big ass bottle of tequila, brand new bottle of tequila, some flowers.
Yes, I actually sent that video to his daughter because, like I said, I know his children. So
Okay. Yeah, man, salute. Okay. All right, so yeah, that is you. So yeah, man, I would like to see some type of investigation with regards to him. And you know, Suge Knight's a bozo up on the Jimmy Kimmel show back in 2003, laughing and joking about Eazy-E's death. And for those who don't know, he was forced to release Dr. Dre. They jumped Eazy-E, and he signed papers to release Dr. Dre from his contract. That's how it went down. Yes.
Something like that. He was never actually physically touched and harmed, because Eazy-E was basically backed by the Southside Crips. Excuse me, not by the Southside Crips. He was backed by the Crips in Compton. So Suge knew not to press that line.
Okay.
He signed it.
I heard different. I heard they jumped him in the studio, and that's where supposedly they injected him. And so I heard. I could be wrong. Go ahead.
Right. Now there's a lot of different stories, but he was never actually touched.
Okay.
And he signed the contract, I believe, with his left hand. So it was one of those. It was signed under duress or whatever the case was. But your caller previously was correct at the fact that Dr. Dre was under contract. To be clear, Dr. Dre was actually under a lifetime contract, but it was Tamika Wright, his wife, that relinquished Dr. Dre from being under that lifetime contract.
Okay.
Yes. But ultimately, yes, that's my opinion. I believe he was murdered. Just the facts of the case, it just doesn't add up. The timeline,
right.
The facts that, like I said, none of his children have that. Yeah.
Now, I don't want to get into finances, but his ex Tamika, she kept a tight rein on the money, the residuals, and stuff like that. But that's another story. But hey, man,
she actually, as far as that's concerned, she has such a tight rein on that she will not allow any of his children to profit off of his name.
Yeah.
It's messed up.
Hey, man, I appreciate the call, Red, and thank you for your donation. Salute. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, man. Have a good show. Salute.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay. Red Carson tapping in. Was Eazy-E murdered? Again, salute to Vlad and Faison Love. New interview up on VladTV.com where Faison wants Vlad to solve Eazy-E's murder. Okay. Carly Russell. How much jail time should she get? Okay. I do want to take a break and continue talking here, and I want to see if we can have another discussion. Let me get my notes together as I take another call here. It's with regards to Sergio Brown. But let's finish up our first topic here. Area code 929. Good evening. Are you there? 929. Carly Russell.
Hey, hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening. How are you?
Hey, no, I think that she shouldn't get any trouble. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the. I mean, a lot of people. Well, first of all, like Emmett Till's killer never got in trouble at all. I'm sorry, I was just working out. But Emmett Till's killer never got in trouble or nothing. So why? You know what I'm saying? People need to learn how to respect different type of people's mistakes. I guess everybody should be able to make mistakes. I'm sorry about that.
I'm hearing you out. I just don't know what Emmett Till has to do with Carly Russell. I'm confused. Can you?
Oh no, because it's the lying part. The lying part. The woman that got Emmett Till killed was lying the entire time and didn't go to jail or anything. She lived a full happy life and got to have different jobs, get money and everything. So
she was Caucasian, sir. She was Caucasian, and Carly Russell is black in 2023.
Bruh, that's not really a reason to hold her extra accountable. Both people should be held accountable.
You say you just finished working out, yes?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just you sound a little sporadic. So no jail time for Carly Russell. Just let's all move on. Big misunderstanding. Let it go, right? Let it go.
Yeah, I mean, especially in her case, like she's from Alabama, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's like crazy down there with the racial tension and such. I mean, I'm from New York, but I mean, all my friends from the South, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, yo, it's crazy down here, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, especially with the history and everything, why should we just be like so hard on this woman and then, you know what I'm saying, people like the woman that got Emmett Till killed. She lived a full life, got to get different jobs, you know what I'm saying, $75 an hour maybe if she worked for it. You know what I'm saying? She had a fair chance still. And that was a whole life taken. So, I mean, this is a little white lie. I mean, a black lie, technically, so you could call it that, but I don't know.
Can I ask how old are you, sir? How old are you?
I just turned 28.
Okay. Have you ever been to the South? You say you have friends in the South. You ever been down there?
I was in Florida like a month ago.
Were you down there partying, doing booty bumps? What were you doing in the South?
I was in Walmart trying to talk to random bitches.
What type of bitches, sir? What type of bitches? Keep it real.
I talked to a couple of stick bitches, a couple of white bitches.
No. Not in Florida, sir. Not in Florida. Keep it real. What part?
Fucking, what's that shit called?
Watch the profanity. You're doing good. Watch the profanity. Slow it down.
I'm sorry, but down it says like Broward on the sewers, but it was Davie. It was Davie. Yes, Davie, Florida.
Sir, you're a liar and a nigger. But I thank you for calling. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Take care. Bye. I'm full of shit. down there chasing niggas with lace fronts. Did he have some type of point, Emmett Till? I don't know. I didn't see the correlation, but I let him speak. Oh my goodness. Hey, Shanice, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Okay. Y'all need to leave Carly Russell alone. Okay. Tell us why. I'll let you speak. Why should we leave her alone? She told a little white lie. It's not that deep. Salute to Janet. You guys remember Janet when when this whole Carly Russell thing first kicked off, Janet said she respected Carly Wright's ingenuity, of the whole the whole scheme of things. Or how did Janet say that? I forget exactly how she said it. Putting the pieces together and something. I said, wow, okay. I let her speak though. But anyway, guys, showrunner. I want to change it up a little bit here. I want to change it up. Are you guys familiar with Sergio Brown? Where is my showrunner? I want to be very sensitive and respectful, but hold on a second. Where is my showrunner for Sergio Brown? Here it is right here. Former NFL player. He was arrested in connection to the death of his mother. Thank you, Deeds. Deeds sent me a video a week or so ago. This guy was talking a little, I'm going to say sporadically, not necessarily crazy, blaming the FBI and other people. He didn't sound coherent. Let me just say that. His mother was 73 years of age. Sergio Brown, born 1988, a former American football player, signed by the New England Patriots. He also played for the Indianapolis Colts, Atlanta Falcons, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Buffalo Bills. 6 years in the NFL, if my information is correct here. So within 6 years, he played with the Patriots, the Colts, the Falcons, the Jaguars, and the Bills. Florida boy Jerry, you out there, can someone educate me? That's a lot for a young guy to be traded every year. Give me a second here. Give me a second, because my showrunner, it's just a question, I have no proof. Was Sergio Brown abused by his mother? I don't know if he killed her, but he was shuffled around within the NFL. A lot. Every year he was traded. I'm looking at his professional career. Black males, especially someone like this who achieved status in the NFL. Everybody can't make it to the NFL, to the NBA, to Major League Baseball, to the National Hockey League. And when you get there, your family becomes leeches, huh? Oh, I want a house. I want a Maserati. I want a fucking Bugatti. Anybody have any knowledge? Left-handed, are you out there? Anybody want to educate us on this guy? He was arrested in connection with the death of his mother. Did he kill his mother? Was he mentally abused? Now, this may sound like a stretch. I'm just asking, all right? Lucifer got your donation. Okay, Eazy-E was murdered. And lock up Carly Russell. Okay. Rels got your donation. Okay, thank you, Rels. I got your donation. Yeah, thank you, Blade. I don't want to go too far back. I know one of the Isley brothers died, but let's stay current here. Thank you, man. Thank you. Let's go to area code 562. Good evening. Talking about a few topics. Late night, 562, you there?
Yeah, how's it going, Star?
It's going, sir.
Yeah, the thing with DJ Envy and Mary J. Blige was when she was going through a divorce.
Okay.
She tried to put the house he tried to put the house in his name as a favor, so she could finish the divorce, and then he was gonna put it back in her name.
Okay.
But when he did that, he ended up saying he ended up paying taxes or this and that, and he ended up wanting about $380K from her. So she kind of got mad, and she had to take him to court to get the title back. It was something like that. Yeah.
Whoa. So they had to go to court?
Yeah, they had to go to court, so you could actually look it up. So I guess she didn't pay for the house. It was just a title change, so she was able to prove that, she would just gave him the house, and somehow she got it back. But it was something like where he wanted way more money. He was saying, I had to pay taxes. When you put the house in my name, I had to pay taxes. He was complaining about that to her. But at first But at first, he was trying to act like he was going to do a favor. Oh, put the house in my name. Because, she was going through a divorce with some guy that was he wanted spousal support. And,
Salute to that nigga Ken Do. A pimp. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He pimped her out. Go ahead. Come on. What the fuck?
Yeah. So that was the thing with her. So maybe that's what she called. And so she had so maybe you could look up the court case to get more details. But it was something like that. Where, yeah.
Do you know when this happened? Now, did this happen within the last year? Because she was on the Breakfast Club. I mean, I do research a year ago.
Oh. Well, maybe she came on just to the promotion because people go on there because, it brings them numbers.
Right.
But it happened during the divorce. So maybe she just went on saying, hey, this guy jacked me for some money and let me go on the show. At least get some promotion.
I'm in court with this fuck nigga, but I got to promote this new album. I got the show on BET.
The platform.
Something.
He has a platform. Yeah. So let me.
Unwind something.
So let me at least get my money's worth.
Right.
I don't know. So she's in the business, so she knows how to work that, But he's that's evil, try to act like you're doing a favor, I don't know. And then, but they have to go to court for it to get the title back, and, yeah. And,
I didn't know that. Now, hang on a second. If anybody out there can...
go ahead.
No, stay there. If anybody can point me to the Mary J. Blige, DJ Envy court case. I mean, did it get to discovery and depositions, or... Do you know the details? I'll do the research tomorrow.
I heard it on a show that he went to court and she pretty much got the title back, and he wanted like $380K. Maybe they settled for $100K. But it was something where they did have to go to court she had to go to court to get her house back. Pretty much, he was just keeping in his name, wanting money, saying I had to pay taxes, But he was exaggerating. I'm sure you have to pay like maybe $50K taxes, but he was acting like, I had to pay $350K taxes. My tax man this, that,
Wow.
You could do all that with the taxes and all that.
Sucker shit.
Yeah, so that just shows like he was on there like saying, like my daughter is making bracelets, like selling everything. I don't know. It was just kind of stupid. It's like you're rich, you got all these cars, you show all these cars, and you're on there. I'm trying to show my kids to do business, selling everything. I don't know. It's just it doesn't look good.
According to Tony the Closer's research, he doesn't own all of those cars. He doesn't own them all.
Oh. I'm not surprised. But it just looks stupid. Especially when you floss all those cars and then you're caught up in a scamming thing. At least do it low pro. Just get your money. Stack up and don't show it off.
Yeah.
You're out there. I don't know. It's just he looks dumb. Okay, and Carly Russell.
What do you think, Carly Russell?
She's young, right? So I think they should just maybe be kind of lenient. Do give her probation and just like go to community service. I think community service is like, with the kind of like hard labor, cleaning freeways is kind of like annoying. You could give her like 100 days. But she's young. I feel like, I don't know, she's learning. But because social media is like addicting. These people, they got nothing else, no interest. It's like.
I appreciate the call, man. Thank you. I appreciate the call.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Star Report back in the building. It is Thursday evening, late night, okay? I was doing a little thinking here as I was going into the kitchen to get some water. What a piece of shit. DJ Envy to the point where Mary had to take him to court? That last caller, what was he hitting the nail on the head? Why would she have to take him to court? Why couldn't she just say, "Hey, I'm trying to get my life together. I'll hit you back with them ends." 300,000. Oh my goodness, guys. Sergio Brown, former NFL player. He didn't play that long. One second here. Or is he just a crazy nigger? If he is just a Star, he's a Looney Tunes. I watched a video that Deed sent me, pardon me, and he was doing the most. The Neighborhood Talk on Instagram, talking about the FBI. He was on vacation somewhere. Maybe he was just on that shit. Maybe he's just on that shit. But his mother seemed like a classy woman. I'm looking at her pictures. She wasn't some big, 300-pound bitch with a scarf on her head and woofing and barking and complaining. She probably was trying to, help him. Hang on a second. Reaction Tone Lit got your donation. Salute Star and the Troll Babies. That mugshot of DJ Envy in the community section had me rolling. Sir, if you go to that YouTube channel, Hip Hop on Trial, the numbers are through the roof, okay? Vent Nation got your donation. Star Envy gonna snitch first so he doesn't get jail time. Sir, he's working with the authorities. That was yesterday's show. Yeah. Rob Lowe got your donation. Star Mary J got lowballed by DJ Envy when she sold her house because of the divorce. Okay, yeah, that's what a couple of people are saying here, okay? Let me go back to the phone lines. And I see a couple of you are tapping in as well. Hey, man, you got to watch your mouth. I got to get you out of here. I can't play any games tonight. Derek.
I'm not playing any games tonight. Yeah, I really felt this is. I'm gonna tell you right now. You put me on timeout, man. I was standing in the corner, man. It hurt my feelings a little bit. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Cuz.
I'm good, man. This is Derek's tapping in from Jersey. Yes. Yeah. We're talking.
Not cousin Derek's anymore. You're not claiming me anymore.
That's never been confirmed. But Carly Russell.
No,
let's stay on topic. Derek's.
Okay, I'm joking. We're not cousins.
Carly Russell. That's my main topic. Or Sergio Brown. I'm shifting the gears here a little bit. Or Eazy-E. Was he murdered? Stay on topic, Derek's. It's cracking.
I would stick with. I'll take Carly Russell for 100.
Come on.
Star. So Carly Russell, first of all, I saw her do the perp walk. That's a pretty chick, man. If black women would just work out, you know what I mean? She in the face, she's beautiful, man. Maybe she wouldn't even have to go through all these theatrics if she just stayed in the gym. Sweat that weave out, man. You know what I mean?
She's attractive.
Get it out.
She's attractive.
Yeah, that's all. But I still got to stick with the same way. Listen, I don't want my women to go to jail. And it even defines. They deserve exactly what white women get. Her father's going to pay for everything. Clearly, she comes from a good household. Father, he's just sitting there like, damn. What am I going to do? He's double teamed. You know what I mean? So, he's going to end up paying regardless. Clearly. But I don't want to see her go to jail. I don't want to see her go to jail. Okay. She just went to the extreme.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else is up with you?
Eazy-E, do you think he was murdered? We're just exploring this. Come on.
Yeah, flat out. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's what. Have you ever watched Jason Bourne or the new Equalizer 3, which was a letdown? It was a big letdown, but even Denzel said, "Listen, I'm not doing another one because it's repetitive." You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, he's saving some white people.
Give him a second, folks. That's that powder.
It was enough.
Okay.
You know, but it's entertaining. I actually bought it. Because I tried to go, my daughter, when she came over 2 weeks ago, I wanted to go to the theater and see it, and she was like, nah. She was like, nah, nigga, I'm going to stay here and play Roblox.
Darius, I got to go, man. Thank you, Derek. Thank you, man.
Okay, later.
All right, let's get him out of here. He cannot stay on topic. He can't. He refuses to. My 600-pound life, okay? Star Fat Joe used to eat all the White Castle on Grand Concourse. Of course he has. Of course he was there for the birth of hip hop. Okay, you're saying question mark. Hater of Mammy's tapping in. Her mother is the true villain. Okay, Carly Russell's mother. The mother represents a sector of toxic black Romans who refuse to take accountability. Did you mean to say black women? Okay, you spelled R-O-M-A-N. Give her the chair. She's not getting the chair. Guys, if you didn't see the video, when they're walking into the courthouse yesterday, the mother, Carly Russell's mother, she had a look of defiancy. Touching the braids, flung them like that. As the reporter was asking, Carly, why'd you lie? Why'd you do it? Where were you within those 48 hours? He kept grilling, and they were saying nothing. Nothing, okay? Anthony, got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Star, how do I find the medical autopsy of Eazy-E? That's probably going to be very tough. Google it first, I would say. I don't know if there was one. Comedian Red Carson, who called in and sent some very detailed pictures, he might know. I don't know. But thank you for your support. Let's go to area code 917. Good evening, late night edition. We're talking about a few topics. So you there? 917.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, it's me. Yeah, that was just my. Hey. Hold on.
No, sir, I can't hold on. Are you telling her to hold on? I'm busy, sir. What are we doing?
No. Yeah, we're good.
What's
I'm
cracking?
at work.
No,
I sent in that donation asking about the medical autopsy.
Oh, okay, that was you. Okay.
Yeah. So here's the thing. It's not unheard of, especially during those early phases of the HIV/AIDS epidemic, for it to kill its host at that rapid pace.
Okay.
Especially if you develop something called immunocompromised like lung failure, and it's usually related to like the host not having the white blood cells to fight the infection.
Okay.
And usually AIDS doesn't really kill people. It's the infection that's associated with it, like sepsis, that kills the host. So without a medical autopsy, it's really hard to determine, what the cause of death is, And during those time periods, they never had the medical advancements like they have nowadays, like the PrEP and the antivirals to help suppress the effects of HIV. So for a lot of people who think like, oh man, it's some type of poisoning, not necessarily,
Okay.
And without a medical autopsy, it's almost impossible to come up with that assumption. Now, how he got it, I can't tell you that, And on top of that, when it comes to HIV/AIDS, it could only live outside the a host body for so long. So unless they had like a fresh batch, carried it in a vial, and literally just went straight for his main vein or artery, then I don't know how he would have contracted it other than...
Are you in the medical field, or are you a person who just, you do your research? Who we speaking to?
Yeah. No. I'm in the medical field.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the medical field.
I
know somebody...
If I can ask you this, now I know each case is different,
Yeah.
But now,
Yeah.
how has Magic Johnson lived all these years? I don't mean to laugh.
well,
hang on. How has Magic Johnson lived all these years? Supposedly, it's not even detectable anymore. This nigga's brolic. I met him. How did Rock Hudson live all those years? Come on.
Don't forget Charlie Sheen. People forget about Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and mind you, Charlie Sheen has went out and infected people with it, and
allegedly, I don't know that to be true. Winning. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. But to answer that particular question, so the first thing that you have to take into consideration is at what phase the individual has or has been exposed to the particular, strand of HIV, and on top of that, what their white count was prior to it, and their I forgot what the terminology is, but basically it's all about like early detection and then early medication management to just suppress the effects of it on your cells. Yeah, so by the time...
So he could have been sick prior to HIV, the virus ultimately killing him, and I'll take what you're saying as you know, truth. You say you're in the medical field. I don't know. I'm just asking the question.
No, I hear you. I mean, if you want, I could send you some materials. If you want.
Please do. I mean, I'm
all right.
chopping this up tonight based upon what Faison Love said to DJ Vlad. So maybe Eazy-E was slinging the tool raw. He had a lot of kids. Maybe. You know, come on.
Yeah, and then another thing too is, statistically speaking, and I'm not even trying to throw like any kind of like, you know, smut on, you know, Eazy-E's name, rest in peace. But usually most people who contract it usually get it from some kind of anal play. You know, usually that's why, you know, when it originally surfaced in the 70s and stuff like that, it was usually targeted as a homosexual disease. You know, because a lot of
receiving or pitching anal play, receiving or pitching.
Boss man, any kind of pitch to receiving action, any kind of action, it goes both ways.
Okay, so he could have been like, you know, nailing chicks, you know.
Yeah, in the back door and
back door,
caught in the mousetrap. Yeah. But so basically, you know, with that being said, you know. Yeah, you know, individuals, I think everybody should go out there and get tested. And if you get tested, go out there and get treatment. You need it. Okay. And then I wanted to speak on the other young lady that made that fraudulent claim. Man, there's got to be a heavier. There's have to be like a heavier repercussion for that kind of stuff, because I know when it first broke out, one of your callers came in and pretty much hit it on the head, man. It just sets an awful precedent, you know. And of course, Alabama isn't going to do anything about it because, you know, in my opinion, you know, white people love to have the higher road, saying, "Oh, look, we granted mercy. You know, yes, she did something wrong, but you know what? We're going to be the bigger one. We're just going to let their people carry the shame," which, unfortunately, you know, for our community, or not our community, but for blacks, it's just pretty much like, hey, you know, you got to hold that.
If I can say this, I think that the Caucasians in Alabama handle this very delicately, almost with kid gloves.
Yeah, because they have the reputation, you know. When I worked out in Alabama for a few months, and they've always been trying to break that whole kissing cousin, backwoods, backwater stigma that's been pretty much going on for a very long time. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, I
give them more credit than I do the state of Florida. Florida has a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Florida has a thing for handcuffing black children under 10 years of age. Handcuffing them.
Yeah. It's lawless down here. I mean, from every aspect, you know.
Oh, you're in Florida.
Don't have money.
You're in Florida?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How'd you know that?
No, you just said it. I didn't. You know, you just said it.
Oh yeah.
You said down here. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Real perception. Good catch, man. Good. I forgot you the cops, man. Good catch, man. And listen, I wanna give you your props. A couple weeks ago, you broke this dude down like dope when you asked him if he either had experience or he's very talented at talking because he was such a good orator.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to go too far back. I just asked him if he was a confidential informant. Let's not go back, but I thank you, man. I don't want to go back.
I know you're right. Highlight moment, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you for calling. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.